Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got an armor mod here. Technically a whole bodysuit mod, which only have the bodysuit on right now. This is the Vault-Tec armor Redux. I've covered the original version, just the Vault-Tec armor, but this Redux version has a whole bunch more customization to the armor. Not that the original version wasn't in-depth as it is. This is a very large mod though, takes up over 100 megabytes, almost 200 megabytes of file space, but it is like the only armor you need because what it does is it combines this baseline suit here, which there is multiple variants of, we'll show off in this video, and then like an in-depth combat armor system, helmet system, like rebreathers, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a long video. Buckle your seatbelts, kids, we're going in. So, off rip here. I've crafted all this stuff here. It's the VTAC, so Vault-Tec armor? See? Combat armor? I don't know what the VAC. I'm sorry, the Vault-Tec armor. I don't know. Anyway, we have all different kinds of bodysuits here. So we have the brawler bodysuit here. That's a completely different thing, right? Like, this is obviously naked on the top, right? This is obviously all designed for the cbbe body. So those boots look nice here, but there's a lot of these sets here that have high boots. High boots don't work here on console very well. They do kind of just like clip your feet through the ground. So I'm not going to really show off any of those as variants. Those are the differences, right? So, like, you can have your classic bodysuit, right, which is the one we had on earlier. Very much just like it has Vault 111 on the back. It's like a nice looking Vault suit, right? It's got cool looking gloves on it too. You can see those in my Pip-Boy menu here, close up, fit the cbbe body well, right? Obviously, with high boots, anything that says high boots is going to clip through the ground. At least for me, anyway. I'm not sure how to fix that. Then we're going to just go through the bodysuits here. So we have the Commando right here, right? Which is just like a sleeveless version, right? So it is just small variances, but we can do a lot of stuff here. So also with the high boots, this is the default bodysuit. What's the difference between the default and the classic? The classic's the only one we had back in the day. That's got high boots on it automatically. The classic was the only one we had back in the day. Now we have commandos and all kinds of things. The commando one with the sleeveless, right? What's called the bodysuit, right? Which has got the sleeves on there. Then the high boots, and you got plated boots, which is different, right? That's like more armored version of the boots. You can see that down there on my character's feet, right? Plated high boots, right? So we have a stealth brawler here too. So that's all black version of the suit. Not that you can't customize the suit anyway. So it's essentially just an all black brawler version by default. Does give you agility and charisma. They do give you different buffs and stuff too. I guess agility and charisma across the board on all the bodysuits. Nice damage resistance, plus it's going to take ballistic weave. We'll show that off a little bit more later. So a stealth commando, so that's like a combination of stealth and the commando set, so it's all black commando set. Right? You can kind of go get the idea here, right? So just the regular stealth, which is the full black suit, right? Lots of different customization here, and these texture quality here is really, really nice. And now we have chest harnesses, chest plates, exo helms, gear packs, hoods, leg plates, overcoats, rebreathers, tack belts, underhoods, waist plates, so we'll have to go through all this stuff. It's a lot of stuff to go through, but it's all like a combat armor. I like the stealth suit. I like the black look of it, so we're just going to stick with this one as my baseline for now. But obviously, all this stuff kind of applies to the other baselines as well. I just wanted to show this off. Like, even if I do want to show off, you craft all this stuff for yourself at the chemistry station. Got to make sure I go over all this, right? So, Vault-Tec Advanced Combat Armor, I guess that's what VTAC stands for. Takes adhesive, ballistic fiber, cloth, rubber, steel in varying amounts for all the different pieces here, right? Lots of different pieces as you see here. Different requirements and stuff. Different things give different stat bonuses, but everything gives a stat bonus in some way. Intelligence, perception, endurance strength, right? Intelligence, perception again, and some endurance. It depends on the pieces, right? And this is all customizable too. So we have, maybe we'll see about the stealth suit though. That's my weapon workbench. Sorry, I had to re-download my whole game. Well, not re-download my game, but re-download all my mods because they got reset. Because you know what happens on console. If one mod gets deleted, you got to reset your whole thing. So if I go in here, and we just take the stealth suit, this is all different kinds of setups, right? This is different colors. So this is Gits. So that's a Ghost in the Shell. But this is all different kinds of colors in here. So you could do like a red. Red too apparently, but you could also do, then you put polymer combat armor even on the suit, then you get a misc mod, so you could increase your duration of chems, staggers, ultra lightweight, whatever you want to do. I'm going to just go ultra light, and then for some reason I can craft a legendary on my things, I don't even know why. And then ballistic weave, say we put all that on there, this is our now red, like a variant red with a little gold on there. That's nice accents though. I do like the color of that. But there's all different kinds of colors. That's just the stealth suit, right? So, for example, if we put... this is where we get deep into the things, man. I want you guys to know. We're not going to go over literally all the customization, but we'll put the regular bodysuit back on here, and then we'll customize this one because it has its own different set of colors, and these colors kind of match up with the armor and stuff. So just remember, this is just the default bodysuit. There's all like the commando, the different, which is like different sleeves off and stuff. These are called barrels, but they're like, they have like different descriptions based off of different things. There's Institute, U.S. Army ones, Vault-Tec ones, these Vigilantes, silver shrouded ones, right? So you can do all silver look, right? Like if I put polished silver on there, you can see that. Wastelander, weathered colored ones. Like there's a lot of options here. Now this is the silver. It's still gonna have a little bit of black, but it's gonna have that shiny silver on there too. It's like silver shroud bodysuit customization. It's just fucking looks really nice. Like I think of the shiny silver. I mean, and it's just polished kind. There's different kinds of silver. Like we're just like really in depth here with all these things. So it's going to be hard for me to show all them off to a certain degree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly organize my inventory just a little bit, and then I'll show you guys, and we'll show off some of the armor stuff. All right, everybody. Okay, we're back. I took out all the high boots. At least I'm just trying to organize my inventory a little bit here. So we're going to show off the light set of armor with this particular setup, just the silver shroud setup, just for right now, okay? So we have, because there's 3 different marks of armor. The light, sturdy, heavy. Just like combat armor, there's what, I forget what the distinction, is it light combat armor, sturdy, and then heavy combat armor? We'll put the light stuff on there. So we have 2 arm plates there. We currently have just the regular bodysuit on. We talked about that earlier. I'd have the commando brawler, you know, the plated boots version, the stealth brawler, the stealth commando. So we have a naked Mark 1 chest harness, which is even less than the... So the chest harness is different than the chest plates as well. We'll put the harness on for right now. We'll show this off. We also have an exo helm we can wear here. We can also have a gear pack, which is a backpack you can wear on your character. I don't know if we could wear the hood with the thing, but we'll get this going. Plate 1, and Mark 1 light, and then there's overcoats. We'll get into that. I guess we could wear a rebreather, all right? Like, and then the scout version of the rebreather. We'll have to show off all the rebreathers separately. Light belt, right? Like this is really a crazy. So this is an underhood, too. So we have a hood on now, right? With our suit, we have a very light harness, light legs. This is like the baseline little armor there, little light backpack, right? Type of looking thing. And all this provides bonus stats, like I talked about earlier. All these little pieces and stuff. So we can put waist plates on instead of the belt, and that's like its own little like protect the important areas down there, right? Like, but that obviously has its own thing too, right? And these are all have +1 endurance or other stats to go with them. These rebreathers, these stealth ones especially, are what, intelligence perception. Rebreathers are intelligence perception. So you get a lot of stats if you equip all these different things. Now, to find the different things that you want is going to be a little bit tough because there's actually almost even too much variety. So we're going to go to sturdy now. We'll put all the sturdy pieces on there and try to talk about that for a little bit. We'll skip the bodysuits for now. We actually can go to light chest harness though, and then we got to do chest plates. We'll do all that more later. Let's do the recon thing. We'll do the recon backpack. So this is a filter hood, I guess, right? Like, and then the sturdy leg plates, the sturdy other leg plates. We're not even worried about the rebreather with a filter. So we have a rebreather on now. We have a little bit more heavy armor. There's a little bit of clipping there on the legs with the thigh pieces and stuff, but we definitely have a little bit heavier armor on all of our pieces. Am I missing anything? I mean, there's different rebreathers. There's different... We could do the tack belt instead of the plates, right? So you could do the tack belt Mark 2 or Mark 3, all this stuff. I mean, statistically, they're identical. So the light, sturdy, heavy is just kind of how it looks on your character, right? So it's a deal of like 15-15, plus you can modify it because it's all technically polymer armor, so you can upgrade it to polymer. We'll show that off in a little bit here. But we'll try to stick to one thing at a time. So if we go sturdy waist plates, that's a little bit more waist plate, I suppose. I guess in terms of its look or whatever. There's different things here. There's lots of different things. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to go heavy real quick on just the main plate parts, right? So we have heavy armor, and then we'll skip the bodysuits for now. We got to do this sturdy we got a couple chest harnesses to show off, and then we'll do the difference between the chest plates a little bit later. The recon gear pack on our back looked nice, right? It looked like a little radio. Then this powered version, so you can see that it's got a little power pack on there that actually powers the thing. That's kind of cool. And there's a grenadier one, which actually has grenades on it. And then the Tesla backpack, which actually is active and has Tesla coils on it. I don't even know what that is. There's 100 radiation resistance. I mean, they all do, right? Like, and then like a deactivated Tesla one, so it's not going. I don't know if that would actually cost you frames. I'm gonna take the packs off for now. I think we covered the packs. So we have a mask now in this. Do we have a rebreather on, right? Like, let's put the heavy leg plates on for now, just so we can get an idea of that. Let's take the rebreather off. So what's this look like? We have a mask, yeah. We definitely have a mask on with our hood. That's a combination outfit kind of effect. It's a lot of stuff going on here. We'll get to all the rebreathers later. We'll just do this stuff. We can do our heavy waist plates, right? So we have the maximum armor. That's got a lot of pouches on there. This is our heavier set of combat armor. Right, obviously you can pick on your arms, legs, so chest pieces. Sort of. This is still, I believe it's still, we're still on harnesses, right? On chest piece. So I'm gonna take these waist plates off for now. I'm gonna start going through this a little bit slow. And obviously all this is color customizable too to match up to your suit. It's a lot. It's a lot. We'll show it off a little bit later. So, you know, heavy. So we have a chest harness on right now. We also have a Mark IV harness, which is even heavier because that goes up to Mark IV. I got my leg plates on still for right now. I got a sealed mask. Yeah, like a complete face covering. That's very cool. Like, obviously, you know, you would think it'd be more resistance, but 200 each on those is really, really good as it is. We're going to take the leg plates off for now. We're going to try to show off more of the other things here, like the headgear and stuff. Obviously, you have the tack belt, too. We talked about that being a little bit different. It doesn't have, like, the groin protection piece, I guess, on there. It has all the belt attachments of the groin protection piece without... So, like, light would just be like a belt, right? Like, it's just a basic belt. It does provide damage resistance, and it does give you +1 endurance. That's all there. But you don't have to wear any of that. You can do whatever you want. So, we did the waist plates, which, like I said, is like the belts, but with the different things. We also have the stealth hood here with the mask. That mask is currently blue because it's like the default outfit. You could change that color. The Mark II sealed mask. So your face is completely occluded. That looks very fucking cool with the hood. All right. We did the leg plates. The leg plates and all the armor stuff is actually pretty simple. I'll take that. We did the gear packs. We showed off all of those, right? We also have the exo helm here. So the exo helm is like very cool. I'm in like, I don't know, like futuristic Mass Effect style Titanfall helmet. You could do a sealed version of that, so you get the complete face covering on that, and then you also get the version that is sealed with the hood, so you get like a helmet rather than just a mask, right? On the exo helm, this gives you +2 intelligence and perception. Compared to the hoods, I mean, I guess the hood's the same thing. Really? Is it identical statistically? Yeah. But then we can also do the underhood, which was a different thing. Well, let's go through the rebreathers first. This is like a lot of stuff in this, all right? So, different rebreathers here. All right, so we got the Mark I open rebreather. So if you don't want to wear, like you want to see your character's hair, you got a particular hairstyle, maybe it will cause some clipping or something with your particular setup. You could wear one of these rebreathers instead and still get a lot of the rad resistance benefits and all that stuff, right? Like scout rebreather, scout rebreather with a totally different thing. So the same thing, filters like an actual gas mask on your thing. The mask covers your whole face or half your face. Then it's sealed is your whole face. Then there's a stealth version too, right? So you look like a fucking ninja, which is cool. Ninjas are cool. Completely sealed ninja face. So you can have your hair sticking out. That's essentially the difference. The rebreather is like the masks, but without the head part. I mean, so you could wear this with like the regular hood and you can combine them into different pieces and so on and so forth. We also have, where was it? The underhoods, right? Like somewhere, if I remember right. Okay. It's a lot of stuff here, man. Okay, I really tell you what. Okay, so we have underhoods. So what's the underhood look like? So this is Mark 1. So, oh yeah, okay, so this goes underneath your hood. You could wear this in combination. So it's like just with the hood or just like, it's like a cap, like you would wear like in like what the Brotherhood of Steel wear underneath their power armor, right? Like to protect your head from the things, stealth versions of all that. So similar stuff, just with all the different variants that you've seen before here. And then on top of that, you also have 2 overcoat options. The overcoats do like to clip with the... Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. With the armor, though. There's an overcoat, obviously Maxim's style coat, which you could wear an overcoat with your stuff. Or you could wear the duster, which I imagine is a New Vegas reference. That's a very fucking shiny duster. Jesus Christ. But you can't wear the duster, right? You could do a duster with the suit. You don't really want, like I said, don't really want to do that with the armor. You could technically put the armor on underneath or whatever, but especially if you're wearing like the bigger plates of armor, you can kind of see it clip through the hell out of that duster, right? Like it's just not, some of the things don't work with other things, but it's just a huge amount of customization and options, okay? So we have chest plates here. I guess we didn't go through that. I guess we got to take the duster off so you can see that. I'm not a big fan of the overcoat. I think the suit with the plates of armor look really, really nice together. But like, you know, they're options, right? Like it's just so many things that like to pick just one set. So we have chest plates here, which is different than the chest harness. That comes with that back part. Different sets of stuff here, right? So like, for me, I don't necessarily need the biggest, heaviest armor, right? And especially if it. So what I would do is I'd probably put something on like light armor on. I maybe want to do like the brawler suit still got gloves but no sleeves and like no, maybe the commando version. right? Like, or maybe you want to do the plated boots version. That's not, I guess it's not any different, right? So like something like this. You can see your armor on there. They're like just a sleeveless version. That's kind of nice. So we'll do that with the light armor. So what would I want for my headpiece? I still think that like the helmet's the coolest, kind of. I'll just do like a light chest harness like that. That looks nice, I think. With like, this is my setup. Like, this is your particular setup. Could be different. I'm just trying to put like a set together here so you guys can get an idea of what this looks like. So, do I want the exo helm? I do like the helm, like the full helm with the hood. The hood's a little too much with this, I think, lighter version of the thing. So if I wear the helmet like this, that's very fucking cool look. I like this look because it like kind of has like the neck to go up in there. I like this look so far. Okay, I'm gonna wear the helmet, but the hood is cool. The gear packs are cool. They do give you endurance and rad resistance and stuff. I just don't like the look of backpacks. It's just not my preference. But yeah, you could do like the hood sealed, or like the, what is it, the hood with the mask. Yeah, and then you could do that. But like the like I said, the hood doesn't look as good with this lighter version of the thing, right? Like you could do the underhood, I guess, or like a rebreather, which is like with a mask. Yeah, it's still just with the hood. It just looks a little weird, I think. Light tack belt. We don't want to do. We're just gonna do the belt instead of the whole thing. You can do the underhood. We don't want to worry about that. We don't want the waist plates. I think that's too much armor looking for me, but you obviously have that option. I think I'm gonna go with the where was it at here? The exo helm sealed like this. This is my particular look. So a little bit of light armor. Oh, I forgot to do the legs. See, you're just missing things. So light leg plate right, light leg plate left. Something like this. You got a little bit of leg plate action. You got a little chest piece, little light armor pieces. I think it looks nice. Now we'll customize the stuff that we have on. That's the wrong station still. I'm not used to the way I've set up my workbench. I actually set it up in a different spot. I always at the red rocket, and this is not the red rocket. So my benches are not in the same spot that I'm used to. I'll get used to it as we go. So here we go. With considering the stuff we got on now. So we could do all these different things, right? You could do like the Hunter Killer Unit purple, the Saber-Tooth Heavy Chassis red, like the Institute Storm Shadow white, right? Like it's all kinds of shit in here, right? Like it's a lot of stuff. The Weathered Pale red, like it's a crazy amount of the Urban black, Outcast Defender black, the Brotherhood, like so like different Brotherhood sets. They all have descriptions, right? Like this Recon Sky Gladius, in our eyes, defeat is unacceptable because we're fighting for the future of mankind, type of shit, right? Like the Enclave Special Forces black, right? Like different things here, right? So let's just do Institute Storm Shadow white. Like I said, you could make all this stuff polymer combat armor. You could put things on it, so you could do ultra light builds, for example, right? So if I take this other thing, we could do all different kinds of colors. To be fair, we could be like purple on this one, polymer combat. We could show off multiple colors, right? Like ultra light build. Then we can go into these other pieces here. So we have this commando suit. Let's go. I don't know, like the Stars and Stripes Honor Guard shirt, and then the weave goes on the main part of the suit, which is why it's important, right? Like, but all the rest of the stuff is still good things, right? Like ultra light build, polymer combat armor. We're real tanky now. This is like the only armor you need, and you really don't even need the extra pieces. This with the suit with the ballistic weave is enough. I'm just trying to figure out urban camo version. Sure, man, throw it on there. This is what are we talking about? Leg pieces? Nope, we're still on arms. This is our second arm, yeah. And we have all these extra pieces in here for sure, right? Like, and then the helmet. So we can go like Riot Control Veteran Dark Green, sure. Just have some varieties of colors. I'm not going to be able to show off every color in this video. There's a lot here, right? Like in terms of color customization, in terms of, I mean, most of the pieces, like I said, you're going to want to put, so these leg plates, you pick a color. You can have all matching colors. Let's put pale gray on this one. Just for an example, you're going to put polymer on it. You're probably going to use very similar things. I like sleek on my leg armor for that extra sneak speed. Just a nice way to have that. You can do different things on the coats and stuff too. The coats can take weave, so if you do want to combine that coat with the thing, you can also do a mismod on that. You can also still make it polymer combat armor. The color options on the coats are a little bit less, you know. Same thing with the duster. The duster's kind of crazy. It's always silver. You can't actually change the color of that. I didn't really like. I think that coat was crazy. I mean, maybe the rebreathers have different things, right? Like, I don't know, right? Like, let's put Vault-Tec standard issue blue. I guess I don't know, man. I'm just like trying, man. There's so many things to cover, and this is a lot. We have like one more leg piece down here or something. At least, you know, there we go. We do have one more leg piece. So let's Saber-Tooth Heavy Chassis red, sure. I mean, like, you know, they got lots of words to them too, right? Like, I wanted to make this sleek. double up on that. And then that's pretty much my whole set, the way that I have set it up right now. Right? Or am I missing something? The tack belt. Of course, the belt. So I'm just trying to find a color that, like, Elite Field Agent Monochrome. That's my color for that. The belt can be ultralight, whatever you want it to be, really, though. And then that's that for all of that stuff, right? For what we have on, right? We obviously could do the stealth and all that as an option, right? So, like, we'll show that off a little bit later on in the video. So we got the Stars and Stripes baseline thing, right? We got a lot of different colors here. We got red in the helmet, right, with the green, right? This is obviously all kinds of like a mismatch of different ugly colors, and you know, like the white over there, right? Like Stars and Stripes on the suit. But just to show off, there's a huge variety of colors here. Now, I'm going to do some more customization for myself here, and then I'll show off like a full suit, and then we'll also show off what it looks like on a male character, because it doesn't work well. Just because it's a CBE mod doesn't mean it doesn't work with male characters. It's kind of the one armor mod you need, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, everybody, I've messed around with it for at least a little bit for right now, okay? I have the stealth suit back on. I have made the stealth suit black, right? Like, I have two-tone black on there. But then we have, like, the sturdier leg plates and arm plates, but then we took, like, a naked chest harness, sturdy tack belt, right? We have the Stealth Mark II sealed underhood, right? We just kind of look like a badass fucking stealth ninja, I really think. We got with the Railroad monochrome set on there, right? But we can customize the colors even more. Like, you can kind of match like the full set of colors up here. So like with this stealth suit, you only have so many options, right? So like, let's say we really liked the color red, we'll make it red, or I guess instead of the two-tone red, we'll even just do the default red. The one red. Okay, we'll try to show this off as a thing. So let's find a different set of things. Saber-tooth heavy chassis red. So we'll just go put that on everything here. Just so you can show off what like a fully matched up set looks like. Just to see. I mean, right? Like, right? There's a lot of stuff here. There's no way, like I said, that I'm going to be able to show off all of these things. As you see, though, I have upgraded all the things. Polymer combat armor, all the stuff. It's a very cool set of armor. It's almost like overwhelming for me. Saber-tooth heavy chassis red. Saber-tooth heavy chassis red. Let's make sure we just have all the things the right color. And then that should be that. So we have like a bright red kind of armor color, but then we have like a dark red thing. Like that looks fucking cool. That looks hard as shit too, right? Like in its own kind of way. And obviously that's with the Mark II sturdy armor. This particular helmet that I have on styled, right? Like obviously you can mix and match and pick and choose whatever suit you want. I think this stealth suit looks really nice, right? I mean, but I like the regular default suit as well. They all look really cool. All the different harnesses, belts, and different armor pieces you can put on there. My preference is towards light armor, especially because it all has the same defensive value, and I just like not looking super duper bulky and heavy weighed down. This is obviously a very sneaky style suit where I look like a fucking demon, right? I will quickly show you guys what the male set looks like, or what it looks like on a male character, the way that I've customized it there, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, here we are with my male character. We have the big heavy version of all the armor sets on this one. So we have big heavy plates, grenadier backpack, big heavy helmet. We have this, like the metallic looking silver shroud, shiny finish, just to show that off. It does look good on the male character as well. The fucking very Mass Effect vibes from this fucking thing, like some fucking space armor type shit. But it is just fucking badass heavy combat armor in this particular setup, and like still just crafted at the chemistry station, right? It has its own section. You can pick and choose whatever one you wanted to have on there. So many different body suits or chest harnesses or plates or fucking whatever, right? So many things in this mod. It is kind of like the one and only armor mod you need, unless you really just don't like this particular style, because it has like every color under the sun, every different kind of stylized option, sleeves, no sleeves, like the brawler version. The gloves come right with it, the different kinds of helmets, the hoods, where they wear the armor or not, the backpacks, all the different stuff. It's a crazy huge mod. It's really, really good. And it's one of my favorite CBE mods for sure. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. Did you want to check out this mod for yourselves? Make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.